Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another Metaphor ReFantazio stream. We are going to continue where we left off. We left off after completing the first dungeon, and we're now just out in Grand Trad exploring, doing some things. And yeah, let's continue where we left off. Now, I have got a... What is the date? 6/15. Alright. Things I need to do. I need to purchase something from the shop on sale. A price. Yep. Price. I need to find something on sale. Sale. Gotta find something that's having a sale. bought something on sale. Let's see. Alright. Your beetle. Sorry about that pitter patting you can hear in the background. I've got the family dog staying over for a couple of nights, and my other dog just likes to follow him around. Hopefully they will tire and they will stop walking. Red, I'll take 4. Now we'll go in here and accept a bounty. Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, looks like none of the soldiers from the recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can take it by mentioning Hulkenberg. I'm checking the bulletin board. Yeah, accept. What else do I need to do? Done that. I should probably hang out with Hulkenberg. Yeah. Sure. Hang on. Stop. You hang on a sec. This one's got to go outside. Come on. No, don't. Sorry about that. Let's spend some time with her. And just... Some bouts I won, some lost. Yet, despite all the times we crossplays, we never did see who was better. I missed a lot what was being read. Just not long after joining, I was assigned to the Prince's retainer. So I was just desperate to improve. I was younger even then, you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past a commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered. Sounds like a worthy opponent. Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights, worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions. God above, Hulkberg, is it truly you? So it is you. You've returned. Rotund? What a coincidence. Speaking of a comrade and rival, this is the same man. And who is this pupil? And who is this pup?
Nice to meet you.
I'm taking it back. You indulge your company of this elder brat. Yet once a proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so? I suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight. Oh, calm yourself, Hogback. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander, you mean yourself? While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honours. So I see. And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the order. Ah, of course, when you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well on duty snuffed, wasn't it? I suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare you! Choose your words with care. No need, I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Are you okay?
Listen.
'Tis kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promise path diverged after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. This is the path I walk now. Begging your pardon, how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around. Let us leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings till we'll take an arms sparring regimen. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travellers and cargo arrive at Grand Chat, making their way through it. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while travelling through it. They are harassed on the journey by swarms of Vololite and giant monsters, but the man-eater Majula. Word not only does it breath burn like fire, it also spreads like foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you'd better know when to run. Hang on a sec, guys. Just trying something. I want to make the red. Let's see, a red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabian taught us all in the ins and outs of this recipe. Let's stick to the recipe. I hear a voice. Let's go to the church and purify these items first. Yeah. Let's go see Stroll. Sure, why not? Grand Trade is full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamour though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop like a parasite. There was still bustle of friendship and commerce, but young Master Leon, it couldn't be. I know that voice. Rangif, that's really you. You made it out safely. Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours? He served House Hiatus when our house still stood. I never imagined to see him again, much less here. Rangif, this is my friend. He's a friend. I've recently begun traveling with him. Forgive me for saying this, not being kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? How are the others? After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one can make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs, but their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, one of the few have faded away. No, then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is a name alone. I am so sorry. Your kindness is more than I can ask for, young master. I've always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason that I have to help you. Help somehow. We can build some houses. A bright idea if we had the funds. Do you have any idea how expensive land in the capital is? Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? The Ishkar Marcus Lord Hydrant. The Marcus, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay his Lord Hydrant a visit. I'll see if we can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of the Halia's refugees to live in, though I doubt my name alone is worth much to collateral. Young master, please, our words should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear the weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you. In other words, I'm standing here today because of your swift actions, so let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life. You honour us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears, Lord Hydrant. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off more before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees it. Let's go talk to him. You're coming too. Moving forward would be no sort of trouble. I'd rather that you not had my personal woes. That's what friends do. Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude.
I feel more courageous.
You have my thanks as well, Sir Oliver. I have no doubt that the young master is in capable hands. Please, enough of the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony. I would have us meet with Hordron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Is Fabian? That's to boost tolerance. What should I do after seeing Stroll? I've already done that. My rank is already 2 wisdom. Ooh. Alright, I should cook with Fabian, according to this guide, because I'm a day behind by the looks of it. Let's do it then. We've finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in the pot. Then she started this addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do with it? Grind in, grate it in, simmer.
In that case, now then.
Level 2.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
want to go Belaga Corridor. Let's go.
The party at last found themselves at the Lega Corridor, once a palace in a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by Sega. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
Probably. Oh, well, at any rate, we're here for the Gapatoras, the ruins of novel, yes, but that's not straight from our purpose. True, still the place is huge. Hunting through it for treasure sounds quite the tall order. Yeah, getting sidetracked isn't a good idea, you know. You manage, you guys should turn back too if you value your lives. I think I've got some intel. Recommended Knight and Warrior. When we paid for the informant, yeah, that's this note. For what I recall, this is what they said. How word is the grotesque two-legged brandishing that it's quite famous. If anyone uses a staff or a mace, it will grow berserk. Sees one, so no staff or mace. So reckon swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort to weaken them. Alright, so when I get to that final boss, I can't be using the mage or the healer class. So the inside looks like this, huh? I wonder what the Corruptus is. Give me a sec, I'll take a look. Well, I can't be told for sure from here, but it doesn't seem to be close by. Wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. How could how could things have turned it? Vicious, you mean the Galapterus? No, Gorbons. I defeated one easily and then Gorbons wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of Gorbons. Gah. Just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I just want to give up and go home, and I told everyone I wouldn't come back until I became the Adventure King himself. Ah, bloody hell. They're weak. Good. Good.
Everything's pretty standard.
Right there.
This battle's ours. I will win this.
Let's try Blizz.
In the name of justice. They die hard. Sworn oath of knight. Take this.
Numbers dwindle.
That's it.
Got this handled. Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Vitus power. Lightning. Last one. I shall fight.
Right, still don't know what they're weak to, but hopefully that should tell us what they're weak to now that we've beat them.
That'll do it.
Balm of Life. Hey kiddo, which weapons are you using? Ah, I talked. You think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I got a drop and use you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is going to totally change. I guess that's kind of obvious. But the point for magic too, the strength of magic depends on your weapon, you know. Chew on that for a while, would ya? Anyway, if your enemies are going to take big bites at you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's the truth, man. No, that's enough for now. I don't want to bite more than I can chew. Next time I'll teach you some secrets you can just really sink your teeth into.
There they are. Forward. We have the edge.
We're evenly matched.
Weak to nothing. Good to know.
Burn. 3 left. I shall fight as the noble I am. They die hard. Is everyone up? Fight there. Well done, Hulkenberg.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Roar. Just one left. Now, what's the... Done yet. Take this.
That's the last of them. The way's clear. We made short work of them. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Right there. On your guard. There they are. Come on. Act fast. And we'll win this.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
You won't hold back. Nice.
Nice. Got him.
I shall fight as the noble. They die hard. Fight there.
Numbers dwindle.
Good.
Who's next? Only 2 enemies
Vitus
left.
power.
Stay sharp.
Stay sharp.
Got him.
I can't afford to... Tougher than I thought. Take this.
Looks like that's all of us. Great job, everybody.
Next one will fall just as easy.
Oh, he's got the rank 20 on Warrior.
I shall strive to use the power wisely. That was the last of them. That's fine. Looks like it could be useful.
Yeah, those incense though, those incense are really good.
Right?
And yeah, so many novice adventurers come to this place to test their metal. Some had the full idea of bringing a staff of mace igniters. You wouldn't be so daft, would you? You can never let a Gorbon see one of those. If they do, they launch you into a frenzy as soon as you see what weapon. You may think Gorbons are dumb, but they're smart enough to know magic use of bad use. No staffs and mace, huh? Guess that means we shouldn't go with mage or healer. Even so, Gorbons do have weak points. They all fall apart when they. Oh god, damn it!
Right there. This battle's ours. This could be our time.
We're evenly matched.
I didn't even see him come out of the stun, to be honest.
There's any more backup. Let's keep moving. That should do it.
There they are.
Oh,
I can't afford to hold back. Let's make an end of it. Tis yours.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Right there. That was brilliant. I see the end. This could be our chance. Fire! Now, give me your aim. Go! Hack and slash.
gets through them pretty fucking quickly, that does.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Is that the end then? You've cleared the way. Oh, that's lovely.
Better the enemies respawned. They did not. Good.
There they are.
Great job.
Right there. There they are. This could be our chance. Try some of this. Burn! In the name of let's get on with it.
Show them our light.
I'll cut you down.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Let's carry this fortune on.
Right there. Forward! Let's give him a fight.
Sweet.
Settle this quick. Come forward. Royal Soul. 3 left. Now, what's the plan? Let's do this.
Show them our light.
Just smashing through these fights.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while. Great fight. Keep it.
There they are. I see the enemy. Right. Settle this quick.
Inflicted the ambush damage against stun enemies 100 times. Unlocking achievements.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
I think
Nothing else hiding over in these corners. No. Can't get to those doors yet.
Hey,
Hang on a sec. Sorry, Gus. Didn't know you were there. I almost tripped over you. Hey. Now, I'm going to let Wolf back in, okay? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go in your bed. I'm going to let Wolf in. So unless you want to go outside with him, Wolf, stop. Oh, here's the funeral. You wanted to go outside. Wait till they calm down and they can come back in. My dog, that's not my dog just then, that is my family, that's the family dog. He's staying with me a couple of nights. My dog is a bit too energetic. He's still a puppy, hasn't calmed down yet. I'm hoping that he calms down when he turns 2. I hope to see start seeing a little calm puppy. I want that calm puppy dog. And when that happens, hopefully it will be better for the family dog. What are they doing? Turn the light on for them because it's getting dark outside. So I'll turn the light on for them. They're normally fine when no one's home. So this is why I don't know whether or not to leave my dog alone to what he's doing or try and break it up every time because he annoys the shit out of the family dog. He annoys the fuck out of him. Poor dog's got arthritis as well, so it doesn't help him.
in the name of justice, let's make an end of this.
Strike true!
Hack and slash.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright. I need to change archetype because it does. Oh, wow. Everything's so weak.
Seeker!
Yeah, I got heaps of these, which is good.
New ability.
New skills, new possibilities.
Which one should go next? Damn, I haven't used any those on any of Hockenberg's. Fuck, it's got none that are like big levels. Mine's pretty even except for Knight and Warrior. And Brawler's like 5. Should be good. Go on my journey.
All right.
Let's go. I should probably be putting this on silent.
Watch out.
On guard.
Resists fire.
It's okay. We can do this. Let's go.
Wind. I stand ready. I see you.
Hulkenberg got them
Now,
right in their
what's the
weak
plan?
spot.
No holding back!
That falls.
They won't hold back!
Scour. By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Uh,
Oh, power of heroes. There.
Hulkenberg got them
I
right in
can't
their
afford
weak
to hold
spot.
back. I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash!
The freedom of a one.
Seeker. Wind.
Alright, going down to half health. Oh, he's strong.
I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right
Now,
in their weak
Let's give it a try.
They will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul.
God.
Let's see how this plays out. Ready for impact. In the name of justice, let's get on with it. Go.
It's okay. We can do this.
Scour. I see you.
I can't afford to hold back.
Gotta heal up.
This.
I'm obliged.
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go. We can do this.
I need Hulkenberg to stay in the fight, so.
In the name of justice. Let's try this.
Yeah, no. I don't think I'll beat it.
Serve the enemy. Let us fight as one. No, not this. They'll not break my defenses.
Now, what's staying on the defensive?
Lend me your strength.
Let me help.
Still up?
I see you. In the name of warrior. Hack and slash.
Got it. Mastered it. When you battle while channeling the Master Archetype, you receive additional experience, which will be converted into an experience item after accumulating enough.
Nice. I feel stronger already. A new power to wield.
Okay, I've got to try. No, that thing was tougher than anticipated. If we let up even a little, we may have well been defeated. What? Even Hulkberg was sweating it? What do you think of all that? It was a close one. I'm not telling.
I don't know.
Hey, that sense of humility will serve us well. Arrogance dulls the blade after all. Well, a winner's a win. I also have to take this back to the igniter shop. Let's do that later, shall we? I want to explore more. Everything in moderation. you'd regret letting a little curiosity exhaust us in a place like this. Still heaps to find in here. I saw so much. Oh, that's safe. What's everyone else using for stroll? Let's give him brawler.
Right there. Charging it.
That was brilliant. Wow, look at that.
Oh no. I was gonna say, was I stuck? That'd be bad news if I was stuck.
All right.
Look at that.
I see the end.
Act fast, and we'll win this. Let's do this. Something else. You can't run. The end's in sight. That'll do.
Let's stay calm.
Observe the enemy. Right there. It's almost decided.
We're all counting on you.
Only one left.
He did it.
Finish them off.
Tougher than I
Clear.
thought.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Commendable technique, everyone.
There they are.
Since I've almost got mage mastered, I'll switch back to mage.
I see the end. Charging it. Push through. Let's give him a fight. Fight is power. Burn. Two remaining.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's wrap this up.
Is that
Fight this.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Even easier than expected, if I say so myself. That was the last one.
There they are.
Great moves back there.
Right there.
impressive as ever?
Oh, here we go. Man, I would have missed all these if I didn't pay attention to the wall.
Not bad. Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Nice. That will find a use for that.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through. Strike. Use this power wisely.
Yep, I've pretty much found all the rooms now. Yep, I can actually leave now. Yep.
There they are.
Forward! Come on!
Great job.
Right there.
Yeah, nice work.
I see the enemy.
Great moves back there.
There they are.
Push through! I'll give it my all. Won't hold back! Fire! 3 left! Now, what's the point? 2 remaining!
One ultimate night. Take this. Still standing, I see.
Burn! 1 left! I shall follow. Cover!
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Every fight was that easy, eh? Right. I can get used to this.
There is no danger here.
We have the edge. I'll give it my all. Fire! Let's keep this up. With these fists, I strike for justice. He died. 2 remaining.
Great job.
Take this. Worthy foe after all.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Won't hold back. Burn!
Last one for the captain.
Now,
Let's
cover!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
The trivial side, really.
That should do it.
I see the enemy.
Act fast, and we'll win this. Minus power. 3 left. I can't afford to hold back. He died. Almost finished.
Observe the enemy. Right there.
Oh no, it recovered from its stun.
Fire!
Damn, I'm not gonna get that perfect. Not gonna get that unscathed bonus. Fuck.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Satisfactory.
We made short work of them.
Right.
Save.
Hey,
Let's head back to the city. Let's leave. Ah, hell, the honey bears will fall up. Just my luck. No sleeves left, but I'm starving.
If so,
It would seem we need to have our own dinner elsewhere. Let's go to the tavern over yonder.
your thoughts?
Near Felania, a large establishment known as the patrons alike are busy with their own matters. We may speak freely without fear of eavesdroppers. Then it's settled. Anyway, if we discuss Louis at the Honeybee, we could end up causing more trouble for Fabienne, so this works out. You and your party will need to rest your weary bodies the night you return from a dungeon. Enjoy a hearty meal together and take it easy before the new day comes. Well, it wasn't easy, but the Guptoros lies defeated, and we have proof, exactly as the woman from Ignite's shop asked of us. Once we show it to her and complete our request, we'll finally be able to shop at the members-only Igniter shop. That would be most useful, helping us amass more firepower. I trust you will complete the task, Oliver. Well, we managed to avoid a day of calamity, but that doesn't mean we should waste the time we got left before the theocracy makes the proclamation. I agree. Louis is to be our opponent one day, and we would have to be us ready to face him, confident in our strength. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. I say we earned our rest today. Good job. Good job, everyone.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Well then.
Here's Torn.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through. I thank you.
Increases courage.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. Should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly.
Okay.
Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an elder could find an honest job in the city otherwise, but I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up your mind?
I accept.
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough. You heard nothing just now, right?
I heard nothing. Right.
Right.
I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences. Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Interesting. Perhaps he does have hidden depths.
Alright, got the merchant.
pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Okay, so I see what they sell.
Now then. What is it?
Study archetype.
Fascinating. This right here. All right. I'm counting on you. Of course. Really. I found new power.
Oh, it can have two now. Oh, this is good. This is good.
All right.
Unstinking believable. What do you want to do?
Listen to his story.
That's awful.
Anyway, it's Lost in the Dark. What should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. It was the same fairy. Again, I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could not only blurt out a confused, "What?" It was the first time he had been in the cave after all. Then the fairy said, "Don't blame me if you get eaten by that beast." As for my grandfather realized, the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. "The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I am his grandson," he said. The fairy considered this for a moment and said that, "You people die so young." The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave like she did his grandfather before. The whole time he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, "Thank you for helping my grandfather. If the running of history repeated, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. So I'm sure he can be appreciative of how amusing I find it to find a fairy grand trad. My family's fate seems to be tied to fairies."
Well then. Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
Hey,
Damn. Well then.
Spend time with Stroll. We should talk.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
I was told Laurel Hydra comes here often. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Lungs Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard of the least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray. No, I come to you actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg to use some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs on their heads, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people. Are you implying I should do this as some sort of matter of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you petitioned me on their belief to begin with. It is not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, it's probably not an individual's onus to bear. They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for the lack of means? So fate was cruel to them that they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances with your parents and land gone? You have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I would afford to ask for your aid.
what?
No, not at all. I'm far from done. Incidentally, I don't know you. You need to worry about it. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them. My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. yet you won't help him. You have terrible phrasing.
Hang on.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. I was always going to be a taller, but he tossed it aside, called it personally responsibility, and on that I couldn't abide. Please don't apologise. That you went to such emphasis more than the Gaga. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house. House Hartus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to the form of glory, or show to a greater height still. I heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your loyal parents. To be brought so low can't even have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should.
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but didn't you say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you weren't aware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate of his house, no doubt, though I could not begin to say how or where.
Taking that into
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Yeah.
Perhaps though I doubt any survived the fire.
Hey. Sorry.
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own. All right. I'm not burdening you. No, we do this together.
No.
But I sincerely doubt you will find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on.
He. Now. A new power.
Of course I'd like you to come.
The party can now study the Sword Master. And we're so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father especially, you're just like him in that respect. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to end the stream there a bit early for today, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. This video will be up on YouTube. Be sure to check the VODs. Be sure to follow on my Twitch channel. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow my Twitch channel, and all that. But hopefully stream tomorrow. Definitely stream Saturday. Definitely stream Sunday. If everything goes to plans. But yeah, thank you all for joining. But until next time, guys, I'm Kyle Tander, and I'll catch you later.